So you have to have different ways to like get stuff out instead of just always just distracting. I think my generation, the digital generation, we we don't know what it's like to be bored. Like people don't know what bored is like, and that's a problem because you have never even listened to the voice in your head. You're constantly watching a movie on TikTok. Like, do you even know how you feel?
Wow.
People don't know how they feel, and I sometimes like I witness my friends or people I know. I'm like, yo, you don't even know what you even are, because you're just constantly in a state of distraction. So me, that's walks, that's meditating. Like I gotta be quote unquote bored or not like stimulated.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we gotta remember that's where like the genius is. You know what I'm saying? And so I try to escape, but like I ain't gonna lie, the past 2 days I've been on a video game all 2 days because college football game came out. So I've been distracted, but it doesn't even feel good. Like it
Mm-hmm.
really doesn't, because it's not like how I think we're supposed to be living. You know?
You can take your 2 days.
Yeah, but. Yeah, I've been locked in. I ain't gonna lie.
Not too many.
Yeah.
So you did mention taking care of your mental health,
Yeah.
therapy, and other therapeutic techniques you have. Do you ever encourage some of your friends, particularly the male friends in your life, to take care of their mental health? How do you do that?
It's hard. And this is something I've recently just like remember. I have to remember for myself. Like, it's not your responsibility. Like, I think, especially somebody that has like overcome some of the mental health things, and you see it, how it's helping, and you want to help other people. But sometimes when you do all those things and then you want to help other people, now this becomes negative in your life. So, like, to preface, like, you can't help people if they don't want to help themselves. Ain't nothing you can do. You gotta just put it out there, and so you can speak from your own experiences. You have to relate with people. Like, I think the most important thing is to relate with people. Because people always think you're doing something or you're just speaking from this like, if you can relate with people, I think that helps. Like, if you're like, dude, I remember when I was like, for example, one of my boys is going through something right now, girl wise. I'm like, dog, and like he always calls me. Why? Because what he going through, I was going through, and he know that. And so when he talks to me, he knows I'm not just saying things to make him feel better. Like, dog, this is the truth, dog. Probably don't need a texter right now. You know what I'm saying? From real experience. And so I think it's about always coming to people with that angle of relatability. I think that really helps me get through to friends. But you ain't gonna get to all of them. And so I just put my phone away. I have to remember why I'm doing something. Like, really be honest, why you're doing it. And if it's the wrong reason, then you really need to stop doing it. And then it's just like I journal. Like, I'm a big like overthinker, and so I have to get my thoughts just like start writing it slowly. And then I'm like, oh, dog, you tripping, man. She wasn't even meaning that when she said that.
I love that technique.
You know.
Yeah,
And so and therapy. I therapy every other week. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to do it. Therapy has gotten me some of the worst mental health points in my life. Some points where I was like, I'm never getting out of this. Like, some real thoughts like that. And then family too. I just wanted to add to this clip of me on a podcast being interviewed and kind of get more in depth. But I just want to point out, like, when it comes to all the mental health things we all deal with, they're very hard to explain. It's not something that I can't explain everybody's mental health. Like, I'm not gonna be able to relate. But what's super important is to figure out your ways of overcoming them. You can do that by listening to other people, or it can be you trying things out. But it's super important not to push this stuff away. We have all these things in our life. We have career, we have friends and family, relationships, whatever it may be. We have things we like to do, whatever it may be. But if your mind not right, it messes up everything else. So mental health has to be a priority. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how successful you are. Mental health is always something that can get you. And I'm somebody that's dealt with it. I've been in places where I'm like, yo, I don't know if I'll ever get out of this. But you have to take the time to actually get in tune with you. If you keep distracting yourself, if you keep not really, being aware of how you actually feel, I'm telling you, eventually it's going to catch up to you, and it's going to be even worse than it would be if you just took care of it now. I know it sucks now, but put it in a way, not addressing it. Eventually you're going to have to, because you're going to shut down. I've shut down before. Like, your body literally says no more. Go in your cocoon. You can't do anything. And then you really have to abandon all your responsibilities because your body can't even function. So take the time to prioritize that and figure out what works for you. Take the time to be there for other people because they need you. Take the time to tell people about how important it is, but don't make it your burden, because then that'll then have the reverse effect and it'll mess up your own mental health. All right? I try to help people, but I don't press too much, because you can't help a person that doesn't want help, because that's only going to worsen your own self. So that's not a good equation. All right? If anybody has any questions on this topic, there's a very I don't know if intricate is the right word, but it's a very hard subject to talk about, because we have injuries in life. Like, I get hit in the arm and I know what to do. I need a band-aid, whatever. But your mind, we can't see it. You know what I mean? And so it's very difficult. So if anybody wants any help, or is anything they're going through, they want me to make a video on a certain topic, or they want me to respond to a comment, just drop in the comments. I got you, okay? Like, comment, subscribe. I drop every single day at 9:30 a.m. ET, just trying to give y'all, the resources I've learned in my life, whether it's chasing success, find your passion, or just being a better version of yourself. So I appreciate it. But even if y'all don't do any of that stuff, I enjoy making the video. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.